Hey guys, this is Bree. She's going to be helping us out today. So we're going to do neck and shoulder assessment right now for her. So she's facing me and I'm going to have her tee her arms. Beautiful. She's going to rotate her palms up for me. And you can see how her shoulders kind of want to creep up a little bit automatically. And then can you elevate that right arm just a hair for me? Perfect. So how's that feel?
Good. There's some tension in my neck.
Okay,
On
can you,
the right side.
okay. How high, how low were we talking?
Like the middle of the shoulder blade.
Okay, middle of the shoulder blade. In between the spine and the shoulder blade?
Yeah.
Okay, awesome. And then how far is the stretch traveling down? So extend your fingers a little bit more. Yep.
All the way to my fingers.
On both sides or just the?
Just the left.
Okay. All right, so this is kind of her pattern. You can let that down for a second. So low trap on the right, and then she tends to have a lot of infraspinatus stuff go on her left side. She's left dominant, so we do see new patterns on her a lot of the time that we don't see on everybody. So I want to make sure and film her beautiful self so you guys can see some good corrections for a lefty. So I'm just gonna write that down. I kind of know her pattern, but that right low trap is something to note for sure. So now we're gonna go back into that and we're gonna have her reach up. Awesome. Now does that alleviate everything?
There's a little bit like right here.
Okay, so that's kind of a normal spot to feel a stretch, but good to note, absolutely. And only on that right side, really?
Yeah.
Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and do one of these guys. Awesome. Is that like kind of exacerbate that stretch, alleviate it? Just feels-
Alleviate it, yeah,
Okay, okay. And no pain in the neck or back?
Mm.
Okay. And then we're gonna do the other side. How's this one feeling? Pretty good. Yeah, just that stretch in the tricep and side body?
Yep.
Okay, cool. We're gonna let that down. Go across the body. Sweet. So draw the shoulder away from the ear. Beautiful. She has a nice straight elbow and extended palm back. And where are you feeling that stretch?
Right here.
Yeah. So she often has pec stuff, so we'll be correcting that as well. So we're going to go to the other side and draw that away. Good. And how's that one feeling?
Good.
Yeah. Okay. Sweet. So then I'm going to have you turn around and do that beautiful reach towards your opposite shoulder blade for me. Oh wow, so more mobility than she usually has there. And then we're gonna go to the other side where you can see she's a lot more limited. So relax in that for me. So what that is, I'm just gonna explain to our students here. So her infraspinatus on the left is usually pretty tight. I can even feel that tightness, and as we press in, a little bit tender over here, or not so bad?
Yeah.
Okay. Comparatively, like quite different, right? Yeah. So that's just a nice indicator. You don't have to even palpate very deep, and it is impairing, like teres are contracted then too. A lot of the time we're going to find that in the subscapularis and her serratus anterior. So we'll release all of that for her. Since she's here, I'm going to have her turn around and face me, and we're going to turn over the shoulder. Where are you feeling that stretch?
Just right in here.
Okay, so that's levator scap. Often, you know, we've seen people feel it on the opposite side. That's what we want to see. When they feel it as they turn towards that side, that's levator scap is in dysfunction. Often does release with those shoulder releases. So we're going to have her turn the other way. And how's that one feeling?
Same.
So both her levators are at play right now. So we're going to relax that. And then up towards the ceiling, keep the neck extended in the back. Good. Where are you feeling that?
Just like
Beautiful. And then tuck the chin towards. And how far down the back is that one traveling? Mid-back. Only on the right or both sides?
only on the right.
Okay. Relax that. You could see how her chin also wanted to tuck towards the left a little bit. So that's patterning and a little bit of her neurology kind of at play there. So as she's a little more central, we'll even play with that. So trying to almost exacerbate that stretch just a little more to your right. So towards the midline, but like towards the right a little bit.
Okay.
Yep, a little bit. Do you still feel the same stretch down in
Yeah.
the, okay. All right. So just knowing that that is still showing up. And that might have to do, we haven't corrected her hips yet, so that will probably alleviate that stretch there. I think that's all we're going to do for assessment on her. Now we know what to correct.